This poor old man that got his son stabbed, attacked in the middle of the night by this vicious animal, raging black, that got off on Psychopath. If you didn't watch part one, go watch part one. This is part two, and I'm covering Lily Gaddis, and I'm going to go to X after this. So watch the whole thing, get the whole thing in context. Please like, share, subscribe, and notification bell for more videos like this. Really need you guys' help with the algorithm.
I gave up. I gave up on life. I gave up on my family. I gave up on everybody. I just wanted to die.
Everybody deserves a fighting chance to have justice for them, and it's not.
I've had my talks with God, because I'm not afraid to tell you all. I told the court, if I ever cross paths with him, I will kill the man.
Rightfully so.
Where he stands.
And I'd claim insanity.
Like, what is there even to say? You know? Think about if that was your family, and that was your little baby, and you woke up in the middle of the night and somebody was stabbing them to death in their bed.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no justice in this country. There's no justice. Families just have to go through this. And now feel like because the cops don't do shit, except for tell you, you better behave. You better not hunt this guy down. You better not do anything illegal. This family now has to live in fear that he's going to come back and do exactly what he told them after he killed that little 6-year-old in his bed. I'm going to come back and I'm going to kill all of you too. This piece of shit. This black animal savage. That was a...
And listen, I've experienced things like this. You know what happens? You know what happens? The police, all they will do is put a trespassing warrant on that black guy. That's what happens. He made threats. Oh, well, he has a trespassing warrant. If he comes in again on the property, just call the police. That's what happens. But you see that it's too late. By the time they get there, the Superman, Clark Kent's ain't going to show up at your front door on time. They're going to show up after there's blood on the floor and everybody's slaughtered and say, oh shit, who did this? Oh yeah, that guy we let out fucking after he killed the boy 10 years ago. That's what happens here. Or maybe this guy takes out another family. I mean, what's his plans in life? He got let out on insanity, on good behavior. What's his plans for the future? Did they ask him that? Hey sir, now that you're out of prison after killing a 7-year-old boy, what do you plan on doing next with your life? How about let's interview this motherfucker?
Allowed to roam the streets and is now out on good behavior. How does that even make sense? You don't get charged for murder for insanity? If you're that insane, why are you ever let out on parole for good behavior? If you truly believed he was insane and he didn't know what he was doing, then why are you releasing him out in the public?
That is a complete, absolute joke. So, like I said, guys, maybe it's time some people that you need, if you're in the middle of something, that you see these guys and you got certain state laws that say you can't do this or that. I mean, to me, I think I would be in the moment of insanity if I saw certain things happening or I felt like this guy was dangerous. If something, you know, who knows? Maybe we all need to claim it. Maybe we all need to claim it now. You know what I mean?
Why are you releasing him out to go in and kill the rest of that guy's family? Do you know what it's like to have a child taken out of your home? To lose a child? If you have a kid, you know how this guy feels. It's what breaks my heart. I hate stories about kids getting hurt. Especially,
and I hate to keep pausing, but it brings, what she's saying is brings something up to mind. Austin Metcalf. This is why people got so furious with his dad for coming out and publicly forgiving somebody who did not ask for forgiveness. He could have forgave him and left that to himself, or whatever he meant by that. Because we tried to back them up. Several people got on the Austin Metcalf and they tried to back him up. People out of Florida came all the way to Texas to back him up. and he did there shut it down. I ain't with that. Get this shit, racist shit. This ain't about race. All that stupid shit. Dumb shit like that, you shut it down, bro.
Especially when there's no fucking justice. When you have the fucking guy. You got him. It's not like he got away with it. You got him. And what do?
Sorry to do this again, but I just can't help it. It's coming to mind. Now, after that came, what's that girl's name? Starts with an F. Faith Hennigan. After that happened, and then Shamelessburg. And look what they did to Shamelessburg. They got rid of him. You see, every time we were trying to build something, people started to come together and support. Remember?
Let him loose. Because he's a good little bioweapon for us. We are at war. We are under attack. These people hate our f***ing guts. We got wild, savage, brutal f***ing animals roaming the streets. And they're killing our children in our beds. Is that how you deserve to live? You taxpayer, you middle-class American that keeps this f***ing country going? Is that how you deserve to live? To live in fear that I'm scared to close my eyes at night because somebody could break in my home. You feel like you gotta sleep with a gun under your pillow, get dogs, barricade up your fucking house as if we live in a war zone? Well, that's better. That's how we have to start living now. Because there's no justice. There is no justice. And these scum who let this guy out. Like, of course the guy's gonna act like this. What do you expect? This is who the...
I don't know, but I know people in Texas already do that. That's part of the culture, baby. Guns and dogs. I mean, we know what's happening, and I think that's why we don't have that problem as often. Is these shits like that? We had Austin Metcalf, but you see how Texas, that you other states, y'all got to get on board the same way, just like Texas and Florida, man. I don't know. I don't know, but y'all need to change y'all's culture. Y'all need to change it, and make it a stronghold for those kind of ideas, for the way of living, because they will only do shit like that where they have higher numbers, which is in the bigger cities, but they know not to fuck around. I don't know. Texas boys were just built different, I guess. I don't know. Florida boys too. Don't fuck around. Don't play that shit, man. You other guys in you other states need to toughen up. I don't know what it's going to take. Go to the gym. Take a fucking sparring class. Take a boxing lesson, or toughen up, man. Get some, or get your testosterone up or something. I don't know what it's. I don't know what it needs, but it seems like in California they're just fucking bent over. They're all just fucking rainbow. It's the only people supporting this. People that are white or on the rainbow crew. That's obvious. I've done identified them. They're Transformers and they're the rainbow crew. Now I understand why God did not like the gay stuff. I understand why God was against the gay stuff. He understood that it was evil. I didn't understand that. Now I understand it now. They are evil. There's something in that spirit that makes these people evil, and it makes them hate you. It's true. Look what they're doing. They're cheering about Charlie Kirk. And they support these. They laugh when these black people do this stuff. It's fun to them. He heard another one of them. Yeah. Because they don't love themselves. They have no self-dignity and no self-love.
These people are. But then you have elected people who were supposed to be serving and protecting your fucking interests, and they're letting these people out. Let's take a look at who the fucks are. And make sure you call them. Make sure you don't give them a minute's rest. Because this just happened October 1st, this Wednesday.
It's happened in Kentucky. People in Kentucky, y'all should be out in arms right now.
Worthless vagabonds who are in the city council on the Parol board who let...
Important right here, guys. Sorry, I interrupted her. This is very important. This is why I made a part 2. This is very important information she's about to give out. So if you want to take action, here's your fucking chance, okay? And not only that, you can share this video, you can like it, comment, so it can boost the algorithm. I don't care what you put in the comments. You can say, fuck you, I love you, a good job, or I agree, or I don't care. Just help me boost the algorithm. And not just my channel, other channels. Every channel you see, make sure you do something. Because that, if you're not a person, if you're too If your hands are too filled where you cannot make a channel and talk about these things, then help. You can help. Or you can make phone calls. You can do this. You can start talking to your local leaders. It's not that hard to do, guys. It's not that hard. You pick up the phone, take that thing out of your pocket, call this number right here, and ask what's going on. And ask what's going on. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to follow up. I'm going to fucking do this. I'm going to call these people and say, what the fuck is going on over there? Kentucky Parole Board, who's released, okay, she's about to name them all, but this is important. You motherfuckers in Kentucky, get out of y'all chairs right now, pick up the phone and call that number, fax them. Look, if you don't want to do that, email them. That's the best way to do it. Because phone calls, they can just hang up and you forget about it. Email these motherfuckers. Everybody write this email down right now. Wait, parole board. Write the parole board down. This is the one. This is victim service. This is the ones that are helping him. You could write both of them down. Email them both. What the fuck are y'all doing? Why'd y'all let this guy go? Parole board at ky.gov.
Worthless vagabonds who are in the city council on the parole board who let this guy out. So now that family who never got justice to begin with, now that family gets to live in fear that that guy is walking their streets, that guy could see their home and could come back in and kill the rest of them. Kentucky Parole Board released the black man Ronald Exantus, who broke into a home, attacked family, and murdered the 6-year-old son. They must be accountable, actually. Let's expose these f***ers. There needs to be a protest outside of that building. There needs to be relentless protest. Where are pickets?
It's unbelievable, man. I can't believe it, dude. I cannot believe that this is not. We don't see that happen. What does it take? What does it take? What does it take? I mean, if this happened right there in my city, dude. And that's where it starts, in your own communities, where y'all live. Where you live, that's your stronghold. If nobody's taking, don't wait for somebody to take charge. Start reaching out to people. I see another guy on here on YouTube do it. That's what you do. Start right there. Start small. Start local. Y'all, they're asking what to do. Start talking to your neighbors. Hey, I know all of my neighbors. My whole fucking street is locked down, buddy. Everybody on there knows. When somebody walks down the street we don't know, we are eyeballing that motherfucker. I trust you. When these bleepity bleeps walk down the street, they walk fast and they ain't looking at nobody's fucking house because they are getting stared at. Okay? And that's how it has to be. You want safety? You got to let them know. You're not fucking around and you're not no fucking friendly ass person to them. You have to do it like that. Sorry. The illusion is over. These Netflix movies y'all watch and shit. Oh, look, these guys are good guys. They're heroes. They fight. Look, he's helping. He's a good guy. No. This is your reality. Okay? If you want to believe that Hollywood shit, that's for Hollywood. It's entertainment. Which I'm going to get on that here in a minute on X. You're about to see. Stay.
Our signs. Everybody gets mad when some fucking black person dies because they deserved it. Where's the protest? Where's the anger for this? Does that family just have to cry and be like, well, this is what happens in our country that we pay for?
And built. And fucking built. I'm tired of hearing them say they built. Picking cotton ain't building fucking streets. Ain't building infrastructure. It ain't plumbing. It ain't electricity. It ain't roofing. It ain't scientific technology. It isn't radars. It isn't satellites. It isn't internet. It isn't radio. It isn't radio stations. It isn't satellites. They ain't done a damn fucking thing here but mooch, leech, and that's because certain people gave them that entitlement. But you guys can fix it, because a lot of you guys, you leftists, if you're watching, you guys can fix it, but y'all are still there trying to be heroes, trying to be saviors, still supporting them like fucking idiots, like losers.
I'm sick of the working people. I'm sick of the middle class people. That's America. That family is America. That family is you. That's not some story that happened to some random person. That's you. That's you going to work all day and coming to your home and waking up in the middle of the night and having some black people killing your kids in their bed. That's you. That's fucking you. You're no different from any of these people. You are no different. That's you. That's a...
I am, because my family's ready. And then you need to teach your, if you have kids and they're old enough, you need to teach them how to, safety. And you need to do that with your family. Anyways, you need to have in case of fire or any incident or somebody shows up, they need to know what to do. They need to know what to do. They need to know if they need to hide, and they need protection in case, at all costs, if the worst thing scenario happens, that they have a way to protect yourself. But like I said, my community is watching, and everybody's got cameras. Everybody is watching what's going on, so I don't have to worry about that. We see something going on, suspicious going on, whoop, hey, we don't even need the police. We'll be on it. The whole fucking street, the whole neighborhood will be on it.
Middle-class American worker who the government doesn't give a shit about. They just want to make that American middle-class family, they want to make sure they crush you under their fucking heels. Because they don't give a shit about you. They fucking hate you. You keep this country running, you go to work, you pay your damn taxes, and you get shit on. They protect the lowest of the low. They protect the scum. They protect the lowlifes. And they protect their own with the elites. They give them corporate tax cuts. They don't give you a fucking tax cut. No, they raise your fucking taxes so that you get to live in this fucking hell that they've made.
Yes, about time. This is what I love her channel. I love Lily's channel, what she's been doing. But it's about time I've seen her actually get fucking angry. I'm glad to see, and I take no pleasure in that, but I've never seen her this mad, and rightfully so. Everybody should be feeling that way, and the people in Kentucky should be feeling worse. Y'all should be outside right now. What is going on? Why is there a killer running loose in our city? And y'all should be reaching out to that man, to that man's family. If you live in his community.
Bioweapon animals like this that they've brought in to terrorize us.
Bioweapon
animals. They can't actually come to your house and attack you, which they'd love to do. No, they gotta sick their fucking animals on you. That's what they do. Exactly. That's what these fucking people do.
Sam, yes.
This is who it is. Leandra N. Jones is the chair. Chris DeGlow, Chrissy Coe-Fields, Cindy Hendelson, Sean Hilbig, Michael A. James, Sherry Lantham, Gregory Least, Lee Wiggins. And here's the phone number. Mm-hmm. Write this fucking down and you call them.
Yes.
Phone 508-564-3620. Fax 502-564-8995. Here's an email, parolboard@ky.gov. Here's another email, pbvictimservices@ky.gov. Victim services, yeah, they really care about the victims, don't they? These
Sorry to keep pausing it. It's because I do want y'all to do something. And I haven't watched this whole video. I didn't know she's going to go into all... I know she's going to go into some of this. But this is where I stopped. But it's important what she's saying. Don't just watch the video. Take action.
Here's a video of who these worthless individuals who ran out of their positions on a rail. Let's take a look at who these are. Here's the chair. Oh, she's black. She's black. Shocking.
Ladidra.
What are you doing? What are you doing holding a position of power if you think with your own race? Which, by the way, the people who run our government, the people who pay off our government, the people who run this fucking country, you know who they're looking out for? Their own tribal interests. We're being controlled by a cabal.
Dude, I keep saying it. I have a fucking, matter of fact, I have a playlist of this right here. These fucking grifters and these people, and I'm giving you the judges, giving you the chair, the House, the Senate, whoever they are, the judge. These people, if you're a local, there's only limited things people that live out of state need to be calling, emailing. Ladidra Jones, get that bitch out of there. All of them. It's fucking disgusting. This is DEI. This is what y'all all you fucking libtards wanted. This is what y'all got. This is at y'all's own demise. Do you hate yourself? Stupid fucks.
And these are the bioweapons that cabal has launched against you and I. And you have a black woman as the chair. You think she's gonna think open-mindedly about this? You think she's gonna give that black guy a chance? Absolutely.
Yep.
Because this is how these people think. They see a black person that commits the most heinous crimes ever, and they're like, I'm gonna take it easy on you because you're black.
That's exactly what they did to OJ. They even admitted it. The jurors, dude, y'all, if you do not know this, wake up now. Wake the fuck up. They did it with OJ. Go look at the videos. Go do your research. You don't believe me? Go fact check. Go look at the fucking jurors, the black jurors. They said they knew OJ was guilty, but they said they went against it. Even they said it about Obama. That's your best evidence. They were coming out in the billions when Obama got elected as president. Why did you vote for him? Celebrities. Samuel L. Jackson even said, I voted for him because he was black. They all tell you. Yeah, I voted for him. I voted for him because he was black. That's why. That's the only reason why. Based on race, not character, not content of character. Like Martin Luther King, that piece of shit. Well, I feel things are about to turn around big time, man. Because I know too many people, y'all are fed up. And I believe the left is growing smaller and smaller and smaller every fucking day. So if you're a leftist watching this, if you're a pro-black watching this, y'all's support is growing smaller and smaller and smaller every day. Eyes are waking up. Eyes are opening up. They're watching you now. People, we are watching you now. The whole world, y'all have been exposed. Y'all have been exposed for who you are. Y'all had y'all's little run for the last 15 years maybe, or since 2000s maybe, with y'all's boom, 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 clap, rap bullshit, and y'all's little cultural window. It's getting shut the fuck down now. We are shutting that shit down. We are boycotting Netflix. We're boycotting y'all's movies. We are boycotting every fucking thing. That's LGBT, that's gay, that's black. That's all of that shit is getting boycotted, shut down. We're tired of it. Y'all have been exposed. We don't want you. We don't like you no more. We don't like your actions, okay? It's not about your skin color. It's not about your race. Or maybe it is about your race. It's because your race, your genetics cause problems. Okay? Now, I don't care. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a damn because it's going to save my life in the end because I will know to stay away from and watch you. I know how to watch you and deal with you. Because I'm poor, not meaning to be rude about that poor Ukrainian girl, but she probably didn't know better. Or maybe she was scared when she got on that train. But she didn't want to act scared. And she just got stabbed in the neck, throat. But she should have went and sat as far the fuck away she could, away from those motherfuckers. As far as away. She just took the first available seat. She probably got on there, felt a little awkward. She had her head, maybe she had those headphones on. Don't wear headphones on trains and taxis or anything. Take those headphones out. Don't be listening to fucking music or anything. You need to be aware of your surroundings when you're around these fucking people. You have to. Not just them, anybody, any strangers in a big city.
I'm glad you stuck it to those whiteys. Can call her ass.
Yeah, back it up.
I'm gonna take it easy. They see a black person that commits the most heinous crimes ever, and they're like, I'm gonna take it easy on you because you're black.
She's not lying.
I'm glad you stuck it to those whiteys. Can call her ass.
Have a few videos showing you this. Most of my videos tell you this.
Here's another piece of white guy who should feel ashamed of himself because white people will step on each other. White people will never take their own side.
I don't understand it.
Dumbass. Everybody else is tribal and country. Why don't we start being tribal? Crystal.
It is going to have to happen, but it's going to have to happen with the middle class because these fuckers like him, he don't care. He's taken care of. He's sitting in the gated community with his family, eating good, living good in a safe neighborhood, and he needs the votes. He needs the votes from the minorities. Piece of fucking trash. He's going to go to hell.
Oh, parole board member. Chrissy Cofields, parole board member.
Another mistake we made, feminism. DEI, feminism. Getting these fat fucking white fucking lib bitches in there. They all fucking feel the same way. They want to be men. They want to feel like men. And they all feel sorry for the wrong people. Victims. Because they feel like victims. See, guys, you have to understand the psychology. The people who feel like victims associate themselves with other people who feel like victims. So these feminists, that's why the gay movement, the feminist movement, and the pro-black movement all collaborated. Because they all sympathize for each other. We're all victims. We're all victims, so we need to support each other. That's why we cannot let these people progress any longer.
This piece of who lives in that town.
Yes.
But you know what? That guy, he's not going to go to their house. No. He'll go to another middle-class working family who has no power, who has no say. That's who he'll go to. And he will attack again. Especially now that he knows you get away with it.
And more of
There's
them.
Another one.
Not just him.
Cindy Hendelson, parole board member. Keep these people in mind. Sean Hilbig, parole board member. Oh, I'm glad you spent 24 years in law enforcement. How'd that pay off? How'd that pay off when you're letting people roam the street? Oh, great, another black guy who thinks for his own tribe. Michael A. James, parole board member. You think that guy's thinking logically, or do you think he's thinking because he wants to protect another black person? And another black. Sherry Lantham.
Oh, and a light-skinned one. These are the worst. These are the worst. The light-skinned blacks are the worst because they have identity crisis. They don't know where they fit in society, and so they try to be more negroid than they are because they want to prove themselves. It depends. It depends on where they grow up. But yeah, most of them they're fucked up. So yeah, a lot of people make this mistake and create these people right here. You can't do that because you end up regretting it. I've seen it happen. Everybody that's done it regrets it. Single parents. It's just fucked up. I hate to say it, but it's true, man. And but these people end up becoming the most activists. Look at Colin Kaepernick. He got adopted by a white family, by the way, and became a fucking activist. Became a fucking little crybaby victim activist. What a bitch. White people adopted him because his black fucking parents didn't want him. And look what he fucking did. That's what they do. You can raise them and they still fucking hate you. You're fucking stupid. They're jealous, envious, trash.
Parole board member. These are scum. This is filth. These people are scum. Greg Laced, parole board member. Scum. Here's another one. Lee Wiggins, parole board member. Do not let these people away with it. Get that phone number.
Yes.
And fucking call their ass.
Do it.
Here's another tweet. This is their address. Not their personal address, but this is the address to send letters to if you would like to have your voice heard. Again, we read out the phone numbers, but here's the address. Kentucky
I'm going to email these motherfuckers. Do it. Email them. Look, guys, email them and ask them why did they let this fucker go. We need to get his name. I don't know what this fucker's name is. We need to get his name. But we need to get all that information. And I will make a separate video emailing them. And possibly I'll make a video calling them. I don't know if I should do that. But I definitely am going to email these people and say, what the fuck is going on over there? But I need the name. Need the information. We're going to get to that soon here on X. Okay? Stay with me.
Frankfort, Kentucky.
And if you can't finish, then put save, watch later or something. Put it fucking, watch this video.
0602-2400. So let them hear what you think about this. This is what we have to live in this country. This is how white people are treated in this country. This is especially how the middle class is treated in this country. And remember, it's you, the middle class, who keep this country running.
Then that's who I keep telling you who needs to collaborate. Listen, forget about the suburbs peoples. Forget about them. The middle class working people. And then look, and then there's some other things that I have to say. There might be exceptions in there. We will talk about that later. People that whoever you feel like, if you feel like truly will support you no matter what, then yes, bring them with you.
You go to your work every day, and you get a speeding ticket on your way home so they can tax you again because you're not taxed enough.
And yes, I'm talking about Hispanics and Asians that are going through this shit too, that are not speaking up. They're not speaking up. I don't know why. I see very few. There's only like 1 or 2 channels that I know that are speaking up. And I don't get it, because y'all are getting the shit in almost worse. Hispanics are the #1 victims, most victims of physical, violent assault by blacks and sexual assault by blacks. Because y'all live in the same, most of them live in the same areas as them, so they're the victims, but they need to start speaking up. Speak up. Because you know what happens? If all of us, the rest of us just fucking get away and make our own communities and leave, then y'all be just stuck with them. Y'all be stuck with them. And then y'all, it'll be y'all's problem. It's fucked up.
Your taxpayer money.
You Asians, especially you Asians, and say nothing, man. Y'all sit there, y'all fucking never mind. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do it.
As they sit in these positions, accumulate wealth, insider trade like Nancy Pelosi, enrich themselves through donor funds and bribery, and sell you out.
Yup.
They sell you out while we're suffering, and they don't give a shit. They don't care. They say what you want to hear when they want you to vote for them, so don't vote for these people. We need something new in this country because left and right has both sold us out. Where the fuck is the Trump administration?
The exact same thing I was telling my wife when I saw this. Before I finished, I got halfway through this video and I stopped it. Where the fuck is Trump doing this? She reminded me of something. He did do something about the DEI thing. But the only one I see on speaking out is Elon Musk. We're about to get to that. Stay with me.
Big tough on crime, huh? Why aren't you going down, Trump? Why isn't Pam Bondi badass Pam Bondi?
Yeah.
Why aren't they going down here and saying something about this? Where are you at, elected officials that we voted in to take care of crime? Yeah, you're too busy at your donor parties. You're too busy kissing the ass of the people who bribed you and paid you off. This system is totally corrupt and it's rotten. The system is rotten. And you and I pay the consequences because you and I are the middle class. You and I are the people who keep this country moving and running. And we go to work and we obey the laws and we just take it and take it and take it. As they put new bills in, as they make more laws instead of slashing laws, and they don't even enforce the rules that they do have. Except.
Oh my God. I'm so glad she brought this up. This is something that's been pissing me off, especially in Texas. They keep making fucking laws and rules that are fucking over the middle class too, even in Texas.
Except on you. You don't wear your seatbelt on your way to work, you'll get a big $200 ticket.
Yep.
Black man murders 6-year-old kid in his bed, doesn't even get charged for fucking murder. I can't take it anymore. It's not right. And these people, nobody gets held accountable. There is no justice in this country. No justice. No, none. None. You just have to sit back and take it.
Mm-hmm.
And the cops would throw him in prison if he ever tried to do anything about it. That father that just lost his little 6-year-old kid in his
That's
bed.
the fucked up part. He'd have to plead insanity or some bullshit. That would be labeled retaliation. That's what would happen. They would call it retaliation, which is worse than murder, I believe. I think so. It depends on the state. But I know in Texas, if someone threatens you, if someone makes a threat or does something or does something like that to you, you cannot go do something back. That's called retaliation. You have to let the judicial system handle it, but they're not handling it. But we need fucking superheroes? Do we need fucking X-Men to come in now? Vigilantes? Street justice?
There needs to be
I'm wondering if that's what they're trying to go for.
protests. People need to be standing outside of those city hall buildings, and they need to be protesting loud. And people need to be on bullhorns speaking. And people need to start making their voices heard. Let's turn up the heat on these people. Turn up the fucking heat on these people.
Yes, just like y'all did for Donald Trump, y'all should be doing it for shit like this. Y'all, all you fucking conservatives. Yeah, but oh, there's a good black. I know a good black. He's a conservative. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The grifters. They're grifting. They're grifting. They're just doing that because they're seeing that's the new hype. That's the new thing. That's the new way for them to get ahead or make money or get clicks and get views. Stop it. Stop. Don't even follow their channels. If they're talking about stuff like this, don't follow them. They're grifters. They will switch on you in a heartbeat. If one person says the wrong thing and offends them, they will switch. Just like the amazing Lucas did. Just like Charleston White. Charleston White, nobody did it to him. He just did it. He did it for money.
People. Anyway.
Okay. Let's go to X. Let's go to X. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna scroll up before we get here. I want y'all to see a few things just before we get down there to this. Okay. Here's Elon Musk. It is so rare to be.
This is the new iPhone 17 Pro in a mouse case.
Get this fucking idiot off here. Okay. All right. Follow me on X. Slayer Nukes, spelt all together, same way. Okay. Elon Musk. It is so rare to be shocked. It is so rare as to be shocking in recent years to see a straight white man as the hero, not counting movies based on comic books created last century or made by Tom Cruise. Now, he reposted this guy, Mr. Patel, real face of Netflix. This is why I say boycott every single fucking thing. Netflix. Every recent movie on Netflix. White man is the villain. Black man is the hero. Gay guy is the voice of reason. Woman has the balls. Dad is an idiot. Mom is the breadwinner. Children are alphabet community. And I've told my wife this. Every movie we watch, every single time. This guy who posted this, he is dead on. Netflix is social engineering, not entertainment. This is I couldn't say it any better than that. It's social engineering. They are trying to civilize or create images in people's brains that this is reality, and it's not. It's because they're not these. I'm not talking about if it was some sci-fi or fantasy movie, that'd be different. But they've switched everything up since I was growing up in the 80s, seeing the real hero movies like Stallone, who made his own movies, like Mel Gibson, who made his own movies, who used historical figures. Now you're seeing this shit right here. Every single movie has the same thing in it. The same, they just have a different story, but all of these things are always in there. Always in there. Black people can never be portrayed as evil in movies. They can never be the bad guy. You will never see them as criminals in the movies. They never. It's always a GAY guy always in the movies. He's the one that's smart. He's the reasonable guy. He's the one with the wisdom. The woman always has the balls. She's always the one with the shotgun, blowing people away, beating people up, beating grown men up. It's true. Every single movie is like this now. And we watch foreign movies. We watch these European movies that used to be good. Now they're doing it in them movies too. It's amazing. So Netflix won't allow you to put a movie on. So you could be an independent film creator, but Netflix won't accept your movie unless it meets this status right here. It has to have this in it for it to be on Netflix, or on HBO, or on Max, or in any of these things. It's because the people who own it are the little hats, and this is the agenda they want. Okay? For what reason? I don't know. I guess we all kind of know. Okay, but let's scroll down. What is this? Conservative does this video of black women with guns. The fuck? Shut the fuck up. Gives a fuck. So stupid. Like I said, grifting. Okay, here you go. There you go. Then pack your shit and get the fuck out of this lady, Juanita Broderick. Sounded like a Hispanic lady married to a white guy. Look at this bald-headed fucking alien black bitch with her shirt. Not my flag, not my anthem, not my president. And always with the nose rings too. Is this a guy or a girl? Can't even fucking tell. But this is who they are. Look on TikTok. This is why I can't be on TikTok. You can't say anything. You can't do anything. You can't speak your voice. They can. They can do it. You'll get fucking a strike. If you're anything but LGBT or saying something or there's certain things you can do, but you cannot talk about the things we're talking about. But they can. But here we go. Here's his name, guys. If you want to email the people and you wrote it down, you have the phone number. Yeah, this guy here. I'm gonna kill the man. I'll kill him where he stands. Okay, that's what the daddy said. Ronald Exantus. You notice the news didn't say his name. 42 stabbed the entire Tilton family as they slept in their Versailles, Kentucky home on December 7th, 2015, but focused most of his rage on little Logan, who he slashed repeatedly in the head with a kitchen knife. Daughter Dakota described a harrowing scene to the outlet. He stabbed me in the back and then he stomped on my head, she said, and remember waking up across the room, not where I was at, and I looked at, he was killing Logan and Logan was screaming. Now he's out on parole after serving only 8 of 20-year sentences. Mother, it's infuriating that this 6-year-old was killed sleeping in his bed and someone literally only did 10 years in prison and he didn't even do time for that. He did time for assault charges. Okay, basically we just went over this. But this is his fucking name, and there's the poor little guy that got slain by this fucking monster. Shark eyes, all the time. Alright guys, Slayer Nukes, love you guys. Hope you do this. Follow up, call, email. Let's go back up to the top. I'm going to end this video, but I'm going to leave it right there with the guy's name, Ronald Exantus. Tilton is the family, okay? If you want to email them and call and complain and ask why the fuck is this guy out on the streets. Anyways, have a great day, guys. And like I said, help support channel, like, share, leave a comment, please. Anything helps. And most of all, help these people out because, like I said, they lost something. They deserve justice. I'm out.